a World Shakespeare Festival in Stratford, and a new piece of music composed especially for Coventry Cathedral will be just some of the showpiece events in this region for the Cultural Olympiad 2012.
In case you're wondering, the Cultural Olympiad is a series of arts events that are running alongside the Olympic Games. And tonight, a new ballet inspired by London 2012 will get its premiere.
It's called Ballet Birmingham and Me. And our arts reporter Lindsay Doyle joins us now from the opening night at the Hippodome. Lindsay.
Oh, Suzanne, there's a lot of nerves backstage here this evening, I can tell you. Ballet Birmingham and Me, the culmination of a year-long project. Many young people from right across the city performing their first ballet ever in front of a live audience. It really is a dream come true. It's the fairy tale classic, and for 80 young people from across Birmingham, it's a fairy tale come true. Over the last year, the teenagers who have never danced ballet before have been training with professional dancers from Birmingham Royal Ballet, and tonight they perform their own version of Prokofiev's Cinderella.
We've been working on this project for 12 months now, had a lot of ballet lessons to start with, and then we got the casting, and then we just started working on it.
All eyes on the bricks, guys.
Ballet Birmingham and Me, part of a Dancing for the Games inspired by London 2012. The project runs alongside the BRB's Christmas production of Cinderella, which opened 2 weeks ago. The same set, the same stage.
This experience really, it's meant a lot really, because I love my dancing and I've always wanted to do ballet and to perform on the stage as well.
In an age of major cuts to arts funding, many theatres could do with a fairy godmother of their own. The Birmingham Royal Ballet, of course, partly funded by the Arts Council. Now, since the Arts Council cuts, BRB, like many other organisations, are having to look at different and more inventive ways of funding. Not quite a magic spell, but BRB has pulled off a little magic.
We've had some very generous donations from all sorts of different disparate people, and we've nearly paid for it all. We are committed to being as creative as we possibly can during this difficult period. And honestly, I think that's what our audiences have come to expect of us. And that's what they keep coming back to this theatre for, to see new things.
By putting on Cinderella with the help of commercial sponsorship and philanthropy, lesser known and new ballets can be funded with grants. Ballet Birmingham and Me has been funded by the Big Lottery Fund and the Dancing for the Games programme. For the teenagers, the fairy tale of their first Hippodome performance can remain as magical as it was always intended to be. Well, the performance starts in just under half an hour, so good luck to them. Well, I'm joined now by Jonathan Edwards, Olympic gold medalist and ambassador for London 2012. We're really looking forward to this show, I think, Jonathan. But to our viewers who mightn't be familiar with the term Cultural Olympiad, what does it mean?
Well, culture has always been a big part of the Olympic movement. You go back to ancient times and then to the institution of the modern Olympic movement in 1896 and Baron de Coubertin. Culture has been a big part of it, and say it's one of the pillars of the Olympic movement. So we have the Cultural Olympiad, which essentially runs from the closing ceremony of the previous Olympic Games through to the closing ceremony of our Olympic Games. So there's been a huge amount of things happening, similar to this, Ballet Birmingham Me, across the whole of the UK, which is about celebrating culture. And I think the Olympic and Paralympic Games is about a celebration of humanity, not just sports. So it's great to have the broadest possible expression so that people can feel they're taking part in London 2012.
Now, of course, an announcement today of the festival in 2012. Some big names involved, aren't there?
I know, we've got the best athletes in the world coming to London, indeed to the UK in 2012. And now with today's announcement, at the first of a number of announcements, we're seeing some of the best artists in Britain and the best artists in the world coming. Jude Law, Kate Blanchett, Freud doing some exhibitions, Martin Cree, who's a Turner-winning prize artist. I think you put together those wonderful athletes coming, this amazing London 2012 festival, which is the culmination of the Cultural Olympiad, and I think the summer of 2012 is going to be quite something.
Jonathan, thank you for joining us. But like Cinders, we've run out of time, so from the Hippodome, it's back to you in the studio.
Yeah, don't turn into a pumpkin. It's not midnight yet, though, is it?